way too much capture. I don't even own a proper roller. Let's get rid of that fur. What's up, guys? This is Jackie, your Nerdecrafter, and for this week's tutorial, I wanted to show you how to make 2 summer DIY phone cases. The first phone case I'm going to show you is a beach environment. I love the sparkly blue water and of course the wave effect. That towel right on the beach is a really cozy spot and I wouldn't mind being right on there. The fun thing about the Jelly Whip is that it does change colors. That is really fun. I really wanted to take it outside to show you how it changes color in the sun, but yeah, it's been raining here since June. Thank you very much, Canadian weather. The second phone case is an octopus phone case, and I absolutely love this one so much because of all the crystals, the little beads, the pearls. It gives the eye a lot to look at. The contrast between the pearls and the blue is really cool too. Which one of these two is your favorite? For those of you new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. There are plenty of geeky tutorials to keep you entertained. If you have suggestions for future summer tutorials, leave them in the comment section below. The full list of everything will be in the description box below. Most of these things came in the Elves box from Sophie and Toffee. I'll leave a link to that video in the description box below as well. The first thing we're going to do is take a sandpaper and scratch that phone case so that the resin holds on much better. Once you have scratches that look like this, just so you think, we're not just throwing stuff all over the place, plan where you want the sand, water, and the deco. Take some UV resin and place it on the case. Now I figured the white background wasn't helpful on a white phone case, so let's admire the blue paper. And now we're going to place our sand, and thank goodness there was no resin right there, so let's just put that away. And I love this sand. It's actually called Okinawan Star Sand, and I had never heard of it up until I received the box from Sophie and Toffee. So yeah, let's admire how pretty the star-shaped sand actually is. I'm really in love with it. I can't say enough how in love with this sand I am. Now you're going to gently push the sand down. I decided to use a silicone mold because I didn't want to use my fingers to touch the resin. Shake off the excess gently. Now you can put it on your windowsill on a sunny day for about 30 minutes or use a UV light for about 1 minute. Both work equally well. To seal the deal even more so, use some UV resin right on top to make sure that none of the sand will ever come off. Now I'm going to use this huge mega bottle of resin. Add some glitter. And let's take a moment
to appreciate this beautiful viscousy resin with glitter. Look at that shine. Oh yeah. The more you mix it, the prettier it gets. Oh baby. Be that pretty glitter. Yeah, be shiny for me.
Alright, that's enough. So you're going to spread that glittery resin on the bottom part of the phone case. Shine the edges in case you're worried that it would fall, but the good thing about resin is that it doesn't necessarily want to fall off the edges. And of course, I added more glitter because glitter. And here's where I debated, do I put the blue fin or the pink fin? And definitely the pink fin contrasted more, so I really wanted that one. And now let's harden it. Once that layer is nice and hard, you're going to take more resin, place it on top, and now you're going to start decorating however way you want. I used lots of kinds of different glitter because I have a glitter addiction. Help me. Now we're going to take more resin to make the wave effect. Add a small tiny drop of white acrylic paint, put a layer right on the edge, and then you're going to take clear resin and put little droplets anywhere you want. That's going to give us a really cool wave effect. For the towel, I cut out a piece out of an adhesive cloth and made little ridges at the bottom. And then you're going to use your resin kind of as a glue and put everything right on top of the sand. Now you're going to let it harden. For the deco part, I'm using a pretty big piping tip and I'm putting it inside a piping bag. There's a lot of piping going on with Peter Piper picking a pack of pickled peppers. The deco cream I'm using is color changing in sunlight. So that's pretty fun because your phone case will be different inside and outside. Now for the rest of the part while I'm doing the deco, let's listen to some of my favorite sounds while crafting. And here you have it, your color-changing, summery phone case. Now it's time for the taco phone case. And I don't mean taco as in the hard shell deliciousness. I mean the ocean creature taco in Japanese, which means octopus. So you're going to shape your clay kind of like this, and then you're going to make tentacles by rolling thin snakes with your clay. Place them on the body, but always make sure that the actual piece can still fit on the phone case. Once you're happy with how the tentacles are, go ahead and smooth them in. Now make the indents for the eyes. And add the contour around the eyes. I find that by adding the contour, it looks less like an alien and more like an actual octopus. Now you're going to bake it for 25 minutes at 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're going to mix our epoxy resin. I'm not using UV resin for this purpose. Use any colorant that you want. Food colorant also works equally well. Now I wasn't too happy with how pale this one was, so I did darken the blue later on. Take any glue that you have, and who says crafting isn't a workout? Look at me shake while I try to actually squeeze the glue out of this bottle. Take any pieces that you want, glue them with your glue, and then afterwards we're going to add the resin and add more decoration. The fun thing about resin is that it will not spill unless you push it over the edge or, of course, overflow it. Make sure you get into all the little nooks and crannies. And of course, make your octopus wet too. Once you're happy with what it looks like, let it harden overnight. And yes, I did darken the resin because I wasn't happy with how pale the blue was. All done! Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until then, I will see you in the next video.